Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, so I've been excited. I've been waiting to do this for a while. I actually planned to train on this in the Bahamas. So giving Facebook a little bit of time to notify you, let you guys know I'm live. I let you know, I gave you a little heads up, but I didn't do a event until just a few minutes ago. So I'm gonna invite some people to join. And while I'm doing that, just say, hey, if you're there live with me. If not, you can watch this on the replay. This is going to be super powerful because I don't think a lot of people think about this. Like, there's so many people who tell you that if you are a high-end service provider that you can't or you shouldn't be doing a Black Friday sale. And what I want to tell you is there is nothing further from the truth. What needs to happen or what must happen in order for it not to diminish your credibility is for you to do it properly. So I'm going to go through some of that with you today, sharing with you what it should look like when you're a high-end service provider that's doing a Black Friday sale. So grab a pen if you don't have a pen. I am going to leave this up for you guys to look at it and pay attention to it. But I've wanted to do this for quite some time. All right, I'm done inviting people. Like, invite. Okay, I'm done with that. All right, so hey guys, all right, I see you there. All right, let's just jump into this. I'm gonna grab my notes really quick because I wanna make sure I don't miss anything. So again, my belief is that you can still do Black Friday sales, flash sales, quick cash sales. If you are a high-end service provider, you just need to know how to do it the correct way. So I'm bucking the system by telling you this, but I'm gonna teach you the right way right now. And one of the ways that I'm gonna teach you is by letting you watch me do a sale. So I typically don't do Black Friday sales, but I'm going to do one this Black Friday. So next week, I'm gonna do a flash sale just to model for you what this looks like. I want you to learn how to do flash sales in a way that positions you as a power player and doesn't diminish your credibility. Because here's the truth. Most of the time when people do flash sales, it looks like they're desperate for money and nobody buys. And the reason why nobody buys is because the whole process completely reeks of desperation. They have what we used to call in the sales world commission breath. Right? You're so hungry and so desperate for a sale that it just looks like buy something right now because nobody's buying anything from me, or I'm just trying to make a quick buck. And that's not what I want for you. So when it comes to flash sales for high-end service providers, it's not just about selling stuff. That's what I want you to understand. The key is to use whatever you have or use what you do on a Black Friday sale or any flash sale. It doesn't matter what you're doing, but use it to attract people that would buy your other stuff, that would buy your high-end stuff. So it's not just about making money right now. What it is about is it's almost like the beginning of a funnel. So you have to be smart about what you offer because of that. So today I am going to talk a little bit about what should go into this type of offer as well, so that you're not like, oh my gosh, I got to do something. But what we want is we want to attract people that would literally want to upsell, that would want to work with us a little bit later on. They would buy something from you later. Okay. So yes, you are going to make some quick cash, right? You're going to make a little money, but the upsells from these actual sales that you have on these flash sales, on Black Friday, on Cyber Monday, on Small Business Saturday, those sales will be even bigger, okay? So here's the deal. The offer that you make, write this down. The offer that you make, it needs to be awesome, right? It needs to be a super cool, pretty awesome offer. It has to really motivate people to want to buy, okay? And likely, you're gonna want to bundle. Okay, put some things together. So I've had clients do this. I've seen people do this where they take like some of their highest selling programs and sell it for a really low price. So they'll take programs that are, $5,000 regularly, a few $1,000s, $12,000, put them all in a bundle and sell it for $1,000. Okay. Here's what you got to understand. This doesn't cheapen you. You got to look at it in a different way. If someone gets all of that stuff from me, the chance of me moving them forward to buy my other stuff is quite high, mainly because people don't usually use anything they buy or they're overwhelmed with it. And I'm going to share with you the strategy behind it, okay? So this year I did the London bundle. So if you've been watching me, I went to London in April. And so while I was there, my mastermind sisters challenging me all the way, were like, you should do something. And I'm like, I never do like quick cash sales. I don't like to do them that often. And so I decided to do something. And here's the deal. People bought because they were excited about watching me on the journey. And so I put together something called the I'm in London bundle. And I sold probably, I think it was like I want to say it was probably about $5,000 worth of content and a session with me. So together, probably about $5,000. I sold it for $500. And 80% of the people who bought that bundle so far this year have already become clients in my higher end offer. So what I'm telling you actually does work if you do it the right way. Okay. So we sold it for $497. 80% of those people have become clients this year. Here's what you got to understand. When you get this offer that people really want, something that not just something you're just like, let me give them the cheapest thing possible because I don't want to give anything away. Give them something they really want. And then when people purchase, you want to bonus them an opportunity to move forward with you. So you want to bonus them a Q&A call, or it could even be like a one-on-one session with you. That's what I did during the London bundle. And when I did it, the people who were with me were like, you're giving them a call for $500 because they know the kind of work that I do. When I do calls, people get transformation, they get breakthrough. It just takes a few minutes with me for that to happen, right? You can make a lot of money by spending time with me. And they were like, nah, you shouldn't do that. And I'm like, I have to, because I understand the psychology, right? You're likely going to leave any course or whatever you buy on the shelf, never opening it, right? But if I give you a chance to talk to me, even if you never open the course, you are going to be able to create results, which makes it more highly likely that you're going to want more of me and want to move forward with me later on. Okay. So you want to bonus them a Q&A call or some opportunity for you to give them some transformation and an upsell. This is how you deal when you're a high-end service provider. Okay. So even if people spend a little bit of time with you on a Q&A call, you know that you could really help them. I know I could really help them, even if they never open the product, okay? The other thing about this particular bonus piece to it, and it's really obvious, is this is an opportunity for you to get a potential upsell, okay? They might want to work with you longer, and they might want more from you. You'll never know if you only sell them the course, the product, the whatever you're selling, okay? Hope you guys are getting all this and writing it down. So don't just offer what you're offering, but build into that offer an opportunity for them to move up, okay? An opportunity for you to have a conversation with them about moving. Now, if you don't have something like I do, like built in like I do, so if you don't have like a Q&A call that you already have that's coming up, sometimes I can like put people into a Q&A call that's coming. The one that I'm doing this week, and I'm going to tell you about it, I'm putting people into a planning session that I'm doing with my clients, right? If you purchase it, you're going to get that, right? So that's an opportunity for me to look at your business, talk with you, answer questions, that kind of thing. If you don't have that, just do a session with you, okay? What you're looking for, just offer a free session, a bonus session. What you want to do is give them some sort of transformation during that session. And then if they want to move forward with you, you can use that as a sales call. You can use that as an opportunity to upsell. And most people don't think about this. They don't do it and they miss opportunities. Okay. So that can be the bonus. And that's absolutely acceptable and it's appropriate. And it's exactly what I did during the London bundle. And this is what happened. During the London bundle, it was, you could purchase this until my feet hit American soil. So as long as I was in London, as long as I was up on the plane, you could buy the London bundle. So we made about $5,000 off the London bundle. And then we turned that $5,000 into over $30,000 in upsells. Okay? Because there was strategy behind it. It wasn't just about the offer. Hey, Tessa. All right. So the first point, like I said earlier, is you need to have an undeniable, a really juicy offer that people want. Like, so they go, I love that. I absolutely have to have it. And it can even be It can be like an hour of your time or 30 minutes of your time or 15 minutes of your time if you know that you're transformational like that. So I have a client who does 15-minute sessions because those sessions are so powerful that mostly everybody who does a 15-minute session with her always upsells into working with her. She's that good in just 15 minutes. So whatever it is for you, I don't know what it is. You can think about it right now. And here's what I want to let you know if you're listening to me right now. Even if you haven't, you're like, I'm not ready, I didn't put anything together. You have time. If you want to do this, just simplify. This is not the time for you to be creating something new and trying to throw spaghetti against the wall and see if it works. You have content, you have things around already that you can use. That's the key to doing flash sales, is not creating some new offer. It's taking content you already have or something that you already created, courses, bundle stuff together, things that you know create huge results for people, and using that. Okay, so you have time. Just be simple. Okay, so have the offer. And then after that offer that makes them go, oh my gosh, yes, I have to have this, make sure that it's connected with or bundled together with an opportunity so that you can move them up or move forward, have them move forward with you, because you don't want to just put offers out there. We don't want to churn and burn people, right? We don't want to just put offers out there where you sell a $500 thing or you sell a $1,000 thing and then nobody buys your bigger stuff, or even if you're selling lower than that. That's not what we're looking for. We're not looking for the right now sale. It's the same thing I tell people about events. People do events and they're looking at the ticket price as the money. I'm like, that's not the money. The money is in the upsell. So look at this the same way. The Black Friday sale, the flash sale, yeah, you're going to get quick cash in, right? But that's not the end all be all to the strategy. You got to think long term. You got to think long game. Where are you trying to get them to go? Okay, so that's the biggest thing. Have an offer that they're like, oh my freaking God, I can't believe she's going to give this to me. Okay, and then from that, make sure you have connected with it an opportunity to upsell into your bigger stuff. Okay. Okay, so here's the next thing. You got to know that on Black Friday, if you're planning on doing anything over that entire weekend, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday, all of that stuff, and even in Christmas time, like whatever holidays, whenever you decide to do a flash sale, what I'm teaching you right now can be used anytime throughout the year, okay? What you got to understand is that people are going to see this Friday, people are going to see a crap ton of stuff in their inbox. A lot. We're all going to get stuff. We're going to start ignoring it, not paying attention to it. So you need to know that even if you have the best offer in the world, the best upsell in the world, if people don't see it, they're not going to buy it. So you got to be smart. So what I want to do right now is give you a couple of key things to pay attention to, or some common mistakes, so that you don't get caught in that cycle. Okay. So I already gave you the first one, which is use what you have. Like I said, it's not the time to come up with some crazy new thing and then hope that it works. Use what you already have. Most of you guys have amazing, great content, courses, all kinds of things out there. Use what you have, okay? Use what you know that's already created results. Use what you know that already has testimonials and case studies behind it. Use that stuff. Don't be afraid to do that. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, if I sell this thing, then how am I going to be able to sell it later, okay? The second thing is you got to let people know ahead of time. So one of the most common mistakes that I see people making is they don't let people know ahead of time that a sale is coming. So right now, if you guys don't remember, I seeded this training last week, and then I seeded it again earlier this week. And now I'm here seeding the actual Black Friday offer. So the whole point of me doing what I'm doing right now is I'm actually letting you guys watch me do my Black Friday sale so that you can swipe the way that I do it. Still my method for doing it. Not seeding is the biggest thing. People are going to wake up on Black Friday and they're just going to hit send on an email and then go, oh man, I didn't get any sales. I've done it before. I used to do it. Okay. So you've got to seed. So even if you're planning, you haven't started and you want to do one, you want to just try this concept. What you want to do is you want to at least do, a previous email, let people get on an early bird list. So what you want to do is send something like a heads up email. What else can you do? You can do a heads up. You could do a get on the waiting list. There's so many things that you can do, but what you want to do is make announcements in advance that this thing is coming. And the thing that stops most people from doing that is they're afraid they're not going to get engagement from people. So you might say something like, raise your hand if you want to know about it. And I think I might have done something like that, and not that many people responded, or no one responded. I didn't care. It doesn't matter, right? Because I know you're still watching and you're still paying attention. So here we are, we're doing the thing. So what will stop you is you think that if I say, well, raise your hand if you want to get on my waiting list, and nobody does it, that they don't want it, or whatever the case may be. And that could be the case, but here's the point I'm trying to make. Don't let that stop you from even trying. The fun part about this is doing it, going through the process and learning from it. And what do you stand to lose? The only thing you're going to stand to lose is a little bit of time. The second thing is you can make a whole bunch of money, or some money. Somebody could actually buy. If you don't do it, you never will get that opportunity, and you won't get the learning experience of figuring out what works and what doesn't work. Okay, so you want to make announcements ahead of time. You want to seed your offer in advance. Get on the waiting list. Heads up, I've got something coming. Pay attention. All of that kind of stuff. Okay, unless you tell them, they won't know. One of the things I'm doing this year that I didn't do last year is we're also going to use ManyChat. So we're going to use Facebook Messenger bots as well as part of this. So you guys will be able to see all of that. On Monday, I'll do an announcement. Again, I'm showing you as I'm doing it, right? I'm modeling. On Monday, I'm going to do an announcement that says, hey, if you want to get on the advanced waiting list, then you're going to click and it's going to be in Messenger. So the people who are in my Messenger, this is how it's enticing for them. The people who do it in Messenger, they're going to find out what the sale is the day before, and they can buy the day before. So they're going to find out one day before everybody else, and then they'll be able to buy. Okay. So some way to entice people, like, why would I want to pay attention? Why would I want to watch? Okay. So, let them know in advance. The other mistake that people make, I'm going to give you a few more mistakes, and then I'm going to tell you what my offer is for this Black Friday, is not taking people on a journey, not letting people walk through you. So right now we're having a little bit of fun. I'm talking you through this. I talked a little bit about it in a post. Take people on the journey with you that, hey, this Black Friday thing is coming up. Let them be there with you. That's what your content marketing is about. Another mistake, not enough touch points. It's that same thing. It's that fear. Am I emailing or messaging people too much? Am I talking about it enough? Too much? Am I asking for, money too much from people? You got to touch people enough throughout the process. You can't just make one offer, send out one Black Friday email, and then another one right before your cart closes, because here's what happens. People forget. They get sidetracked. They're going to be standing in line buying stuff for themselves. What I always show my clients is when they're making an offer, when it's time for the cart to close, you want to go ham that last day, right? You might want to send a message out every hour, right? At least the last 3 hours or so, sometimes every half hour. And what always happens when they follow the process and they don't let their ego get in the way because they're afraid that they're doing too much or that people are going to get annoyed or whatever, is the majority of people will buy right at the end because they have FOMO. Right? Or they're like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. How many times have you wanted to buy something? It slips your mind. You get sidetracked doing something else. Look, sometimes I forget. I'm walking to my car and I turn back around. And I'm like, oh shoot, I'm leaving, going to the car, right? Don't have your keys. All kinds of things slip our mind because we have so much going on. You're doing people a disservice by not reminding them over and over again that there's an opportunity for them to buy from you. So don't be afraid and have multiple touch points on the day, especially when you're ending the sale. So the sale could be a day for you. It could be probably up to 72 hours. I wouldn't do a flash sale longer than that. But when it gets closer to the end, you really want to have a lot of touch points reminding people that time is winding down. Okay. The last thing is I'm going to give you two more things. The last thing I want to give you about the mistakes is not following through to the end. So you start out and you let people know you have this thing. So like I did the announcement and not that many people engaged inside of the group because I'm only doing it in the group. I'm not doing this to the public. You guys are the only ones, my community, if you're on my mailing list and you're inside of this group, you're the only one that's going to get access to this crazy sale that I'm about to do. And so, if you don't follow through, like you get scared. So you put the offer out there, and because you have crickets, or you think like, oh, people don't really want this, and you're embarrassed. It's not really scared, it's that you're embarrassed, right? This kind of shame comes over you, and then you just go away. That's worse. It's worse to put an offer out there and go, okay, I'm only giving this to 3 people, and then you never post about it again. So you gotta follow through to the end. Just see it through, sales or no sales, see it through all the way to the end, and don't wimp out. So some people will see it through all the way to the end, but because they feel like it's not getting as much traction as they want, they'll wimp out. So they don't do enough touch points. They're not really showing up powerfully because of it. If you see it through to the end, I promise you, you will make sales, right? If you follow the strategy, see it through to the end, you will make sales. When I did the London bundle day 1, no one bought. Most of the sales happened on day 2 and 3 because it was basically the weekend. Right? One sale happened right before my plane landed, right? We had some automation series set up to let people know, hey, her plane lands at this time. And then when my feet hit the soil, I went live and said, hey, I'm home, sales over. That was it, right? It was a journey, took people on a journey, and I followed through to the end, even though on day 1, I made the offer, nobody bought. Okay, you got to follow through to the end. If you've done flash sales like that before and you are guilty of that, you don't have to raise your hand or anything, but that's probably why you didn't get sales, is because you really didn't follow through with full fervor. Okay. So here's the last thing I want to tell you guys about this, and then I want to tell you what the opportunity is for you and what my flash sale is going to look like. Remember, I'm modeling. Don't be afraid to let people know that you're selling something. It's okay. It's cool. People know that you have a business. Well, they should know. And if they don't know you sell stuff, that's probably part of the problem, right? So don't be afraid to let people know, hey, I am going to do a Black Friday sale. I am going to do a flash sale. Don't be afraid to share that with people, okay? That's the last thing I wanted to share with you guys. So here's the opportunity for you. Here is the opportunity. Watch my Facebook Lives, pay really close attention, read my emails. Most of you guys should be on my email list, because if you're in this group, you likely came because you did some sort of freebie download. You're already in my program, Supernova Sales School, Play Big, something like that. If you're not on my mailing list, you want to get on it. If you want to get on my mailing list, you got to let me know. I'll figure out a way to get you a link to get you on there. But I think the majority of people are getting emails from me if you're in this group. So read my emails and then save them for your swipe files, because you're going to need to do flash sales just like this. You're going to want to do flash sales just like this in your own business. And so I want to model for you what one looks like. Okay. Flash sales are super cool for filling gaps in cash flow. So when you know you're just done making an offer to fill a program, there's nothing else to sell, you can do a flash sale. Okay. It's really good to help keep you off that cash flow roller coaster. When you do them right, okay? When you do them right, you don't want them diminishing your credibility, okay? Or your positioning in the marketplace. So I'm showing you how to steal my strategy for quick cash flow. I'm teaching you how while I'm actually doing it in real time. So first things first, again, I'm only making this offer to you inside of my community. The only thing I'll probably do is probably pull people from outside into the community by kind of telling them what I'm doing, but they'll never hear the offer unless they're inside of the community, okay? So I'm also using it as an opportunity to build my following, right, and my community. So the other thing is that the flash sale that I'm gonna do is only one day. It is a true Black Friday only sale. And that's one of the ways that I'm positioning it as a really valuable offer, because I'm giving away, what I'm giving away, and I'm going to share with you in a second, is it can make you tens of thousands of dollars. If you follow the process, it can make you a lot of money, right? And I'm selling it for super cheap. So the way that you're going to get in is you're going to be paying close attention, right? And then you're going to get the sale. When it's over, it's over. You're not going to be able to message me, email me, oh my gosh, I forgot, my dog ate my homework. You missed it, right? So you got it. The positioning has to be right. So it literally is one day only. The cart will close at midnight on Black Friday. And for those who are on the early bird mini chatbot wait list, they'll have a little bit more time because they're going to actually get their notification and their access to purchase on Thanksgiving Day, okay? The day before. All right, so here's what's in it. I know you guys are wondering, what the heck is in it? What are you selling, Shameca? So I'm gonna give you my 6 figures in 6 months blueprint. Okay, it's a 3-part course, a full course for attracting clients who can actually afford to pay your service, pay $10,000 for your services. That's what I'm going to give you. So here's what you learn when you go through that 3-part course. You're going to learn how to create powerful content like Facebook posts, Facebook lives, that actually sign high-end clients for you. Okay, that's not a typo. $10,000 paid in full. It's the process I use, the process I teach my clients to use. I can directly tie Facebook posts and live streams to $20,000 clients, $15,000 clients, $10,000 clients, $5,000 clients. So I want to show you how to create that content in this course. You're also going to learn how to create instant hunger and desire in your ideal clients so that they naturally buy from you. Okay, so I want to share with you, I'm going to stop. I'm going to do like, I don't know, do you guys watch, what is that show? I can't think what it's called right now. It's a show about the president of the United States, but I want to stop right now, just interrupt what I'm doing. So part of what you want to do when you actually make your Black Friday offer is tell people what they get from it. What are they going to learn? What are going to be their takeaways? Give them some bulleted points. So that's what I'm doing right now. You can do it in your announcements, and you definitely want to do it when you open the cart and send that initial announcement, video, email, whatever it is that you do, okay? The other thing that you're gonna get is you're gonna be able to recognize the 4 client buyers archetypes, which wants to avoid like a plague so that you can make the kind of money that you want to make this year. I'm going to show you how to lead sales conversations that move your clients through their biggest fears and convert them in just one call so that you never have to chase after payment or contracts ever again. So that's what you're going to get inside of the 6 figures in 6 months course. Plus, it's also going to include 3 fast action strategies to get more 10K paid in full clients this month. So I'm going to show you exactly what we do to find the people who want to work with us at that level. That's not it though. I'm putting bonuses. So remember earlier, I told you, you don't just want to do a bundle, right? So I'm bundling together 3 modules, 3 courses. It's a 6 figures in 6 months blueprint, but you also want to give people a bonus, right? The bonus can be that call with you. We talked about that, but here's the bonuses that are actually in this package. And I just want to go through them because you may want to purchase it, right? So the bonus that's going to be in this package is you're going to get access to one of my most popular strategies ever. And it is my quick cash flow training. I actually have a full in-depth training on this, and that's in itself will give you the power to earn your investment back right away. It includes emails, templates for quick cash flow offers, all of that stuff. And the other thing that I'm going to do with this is I'm going to give you the entire swipe file of this series that I'm doing right now. So everything in one place. So you can watch and grab it all and try to grab it all if you want to, but my team and I are working to put it all in one place for you so that you can follow it on a step-by-step, day by day. This is what has to happen in order for your cash flow to be really powerful and for it to actually make you money. So then you don't have to take the time to like make sure you grab everything and put it in a Google Doc because we're going to make sure that you get that as well as part of this package. And that's not it. So I'm going to give you another super cool bonus that I think is really going to support you. So everybody that buys this offer that I do on Black Friday, the 6 figures in 6 months course, is also going to get a seat at my client only 2019 Power Profits Planning session. So every year, my clients and I, we sit down and we map out sales strategy for 2019. A lot of people map out content with people, but they don't focus on sales. I want you to know sales conversations. What do you need to be focused on? What are the income generating activities that you need to be focused on to make the kind of money that you want to make in 2019? And you'll be able to ask me questions about your business model, what it looks like, the offers you're planning on making. So everybody who purchases this is also going to get a seat to that, which is on December 6th. It's a 3-hour planning session. It's December, here, let me make sure that's the right day. And of course, if you can't make it live, it will be recorded, but you want to try to be there live because live, you can ask me questions. You'll be able to ask all your questions that you need about what your 2019 is going to look like. Yeah, so it's Thursday, December 6th is that session. So that also is going to be a bonus, right? What I want you to do is be able to come up with a powerful, really badass sales strategy for yourself for 2019 so you can smash your sales goals and you can execute it flawlessly. I don't want you getting stuck. I want you to have massive clarity on what it really takes for you to hit the level of income that you want to hit next year. So that's what I'm putting in this bundle, and the price is going to be insane. So I just want to give you guys an idea of how mind-blowing this toolkit that I've put together is. Recently, I've had one of my clients do her first $20,000 sale. After using these strategies, I had another client do her first $45,000 sale. I had another client close her first $14,000 sale paid in full. Another client went from totally zero to her first $5,000 month. And that happens quite often with people who go through my trainings and who actually have some access to me to ask questions. So this crazy offer is worth well over, it's probably closer to $3,000, but it's worth well over $2,000. And I'm going to give it to you on Black Friday at an insane price. And I've never done this before. I usually sell most of my offers. The lowest I've ever done was the London bundle, and we did it at $500. I'm usually selling at $1,000 and above for most things that I do. I'm not going to tell you what the price is right now, but what I am going to tell you, because I want you looking, I want you waiting to see what it is, but I will tell you it's totally insane. So you're going to get the 6 figures in six months blueprint, which is the training course. You're going to get the quick cash flow training course, plus the swipe file of everything that we've put together for this actual modeling of a quick cash flow offer, including the mini chat stuff, including the email sequences, including any videos or anything that I do that has to do with this Black Friday flash sale, as well as a seat to the Power Profits planning session with my clients and I on December 6th. So that's everything that's in it. And you're probably like, why are you going to do that for such a low dollar amount? And it really is a low dollar amount because I can. I absolutely can. There was a time in my life where I needed every dime to come in to my business, and I couldn't really give back, or I would try to give back, but then I would be struggling and broke. And I'm in a place in my life where I get it. I understand, like, working with me, there's a lot of you who haven't been able to make that investment. You know, that really working with me, the lowest level that you can do that at is a $3,500 investment. And I honor you for hanging with me and watching my, live streams that I do. And I try to teach as powerfully as I can so that you can glean and get some results, even from my free content. I don't worry about whether or not I give too much in that content. And so that's why I'm doing it. I remember myself being in that space where, I didn't have enough money to invest in hiring people to support and help me. And I would Google and I would watch as much free stuff that I can. And then sometimes when I did bite the bullet and try to invest in something that was a few $100s or somewhere within my price range, it didn't oftentimes support me. There wasn't enough support in order for me to create results. And so I'm doing this because I can. It's a give back. And it's also a way for me to train you that you can be a high-end service provider and do a quick cash flow sale. You absolutely can. You just have to strategize. You just have to do it the right way. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else that I want to tell you guys. I already told you that I was limiting it to one day because it is a crazy price. So literally we are going to close the card at midnight. So here's the last thing that I want to tell you. This is absolutely one of the most outrageous offers I've made to date. Okay, so I'm giving you $2,000 plus probably close to $3,000 worth of content, training, and support. You're going to get that from me from this one-day sale. Here's the deal. Because I know a lot of you guys are watching, you're like, okay, I want to see how this goes, right? A lot of times we watch strategy from the outside, but we're missing key pivotal pieces because we're not on the inside, right? From the outside, it looks a certain way. Like I see people doing my sales sprint strategy, right? Everybody used to do challenges. Now people are doing series, right? I just could never get with the challenges. So I like doing crash courses and series and actually giving people assignments to do that matter, that can get them somewhere. And I'll see people try the strategy and then they wonder why they can't get sales because there's nuances that you're missing. And so my desire with this course is to give you some of the nuances that you would get access to if you did invest at a higher level with me, but you'll get it inside of this package. That's just my desire, right? That's how I want to serve. That's how I want to give back. So here's the deal. I know you're going to want to check it out. If you want to get on the VIP list, that's the last thing I wanted to share with you. If you want to get on the VIP list for this quick cash flow offer that I'm going to do on Black Friday, I'm going to make an announcement on Monday. Okay. So on Monday, I'll tell you exactly how to connect so that you can get into the chatbot sequence so that you can see how that works as well. So for those of you guys who want to swipe that as well, you want to join that. And those people who do join the VIP waiting list, you're going to get notified and have the ability to purchase on Thanksgiving Day. So here's the deal. I can't bring in hundreds of people on that planning session because I want to be able to work with each person on their business. So I am going to cap it. I'm going to cap it. So you want to come in early if you do want to be a part of the planning session, you want the crash course, and you want the quick cash flow training course that I'm also going to be gifting you. So if you want that, join the VIP waiting list. I may come back around to this video because I have a team meeting with my team right after this and put the link if it's ready. If it's not ready, just know that on Monday, I'm going to make an announcement about, I'm going to come back in and I'm going to make an announcement about the VIP waiting list. And then you'll know exactly how to click and join that VIP waiting list so that you get early notification before everybody else. Okay. Let me see. Is there anything else I wanted to share? Nope. Okay. So here's the last thing I want to say, and then I'm going to wrap. It's going to be a wrap. If you feel out of sorts, then don't try the strategy. Watch the strategy first and then try it again another time. Try it on another holiday. Try it at the end of the year. Try it a few weeks later. Your energy needs to be clear. You need to feel powerful when you're doing this, not scatterbrained, right? But if you feel like, oh, you know what? I think I could do something like this and I can do it pretty quickly, throw it together. Grab something you already have and then begin. It could be simplified. Just seed the offer. Let people know what you're doing. Don't be afraid to tell them that you're selling something. Don't be afraid to tell them what it looks like. I just modeled it for you right now. That's the whole point of this, is I'm modeling the process every step of the way. Your brain will tell you while you're going through all the bits and pieces of what's in your program, nobody wants to hear this. Hurry up and get through it. Just ignore all of that. They need to know the details. They need to know what to expect. They need to know when. They need to know how much, if you want to let them know that ahead of time. As you can tell, I'm not telling people how much because this is the thing I want them to wait for so that they're ready to open it on Black Friday when they see it, so that you know what the price is immediately and then you can purchase. Okay. I've put some limiters in so you know that I'm going to cap the number of people that can come into the planning session because I do want to make sure that I can service everybody who's on that call with us, and you're going to be there with my clients as well. So that's it, guys. You can do this. There's still time to do it. Just use what you already have and jump right in. All right, loves, I'm going to take off. That's it for today. I will probably do a replay of this tomorrow sometime through a Facebook watch party. So if you missed it, or you know somebody that you would love to like really see this training, invite them into the group so that they can see it, because I'm only going to be doing it inside of the group. All right, loves, have an amazing weekend, and I will talk to you probably on Monday unless I go live for some other reason that comes up. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you later. Bye. I'm like, oh, there's plenty of comments here that I'm not paying attention to. Wait, let me answer this question. Oh God. All right, let me answer these questions. I said bye way too early. How long should the Black Friday sale last? 2 days or until Cyber Monday? No more than 72 hours. So you could do it until Cyber Monday. Like for me, it's such a steep discount. Either you're in or you're out. I'm only going to do 1 day. That's it. You got 1 day and that's it. Okay. Hey, Caroline. All right. It doesn't look like there is any other questions. Okay, cool. All right. That's a wrap. So I'll see you guys when I go live next time. Mwah. Bye.